Hi, this is NGUYUN from 4D, and I'm going to present about the most magnitude inventor of the world. He's Thomas Alva Edison. Edison is an American inventor, and he is also a businessman. He developed many devices that greatly influenced life all around the world, including the phonograph and the electric light. He held over 1,500 patents all over the world, and he is considered to be the most prolific inventor. He contributed to mass communication and, in particular, telecommunications. During his childhood, he was obstreperous, and he was also always asking questions about the things around him. One day, when he saw ship, as he thought to be so small, but it could run very fast, so he decided to make his own ship and test. Of course, the ship didn't run, and when he came back home, he asked his mother why, and his mother said that it was perspective. At school, Edison my offer wondered, and his teacher called him as a stupid student in the class because she thought that all the questions Edison asked was very annoyed and also fool. Edison only had 3 months official schooling, and after that he was raised by his mom. Later, when Edison talked about his mom, he said, "My mom was making of me. She was so sure of me, and I felt I had something to live for and somebody not to disappoint." He had hearing problems at an early age, caused by scarlet fever during his childhood and recurring untreated middle ear infections. Then his life was bittersweet. He was obsessed with science, and he always did experiments, and by time the money for doing experiments increased, so his income wasn't enough for him. Even he sold vegetables to supplement his income. He decided to sell candies and newspaper on train running from Port Huron to Detroit. One day, when he was waiting for the train, he saw a little boy sitting on the railway. Needless to say, he jumped over and saved the boy before the train struck them both. The boy was Jimmy Mackenzie. Jimmy's father was a director of the train station, and he was so grateful that he trained Edison as a telegraph operator. Then his career of an operator was also bittersweet. He didn't have a constant job. He always moved and always be fired. Then he was tired of being a telegraph operator, and he began his career as an inventor in New Jersey. He invented many inventions, but by the invention that gained him notice was the phonograph in 1877. It was nearly impossible at that time, and many people called it magic. So he became known as the Wizard of the Menlo Park. After that, he still invented many useful devices, such as in 1877, he also developed the carbon telephone transmitter. 2 years later, in 1879, he invented the most important thing of the world, the thing that, as I consider, to change the world from the dark to light, the electric light. That is why when he died, and in his dying day, everybody in America turned off the light to show their gratitude to him. He also other inventions and projects of him were fluoroscopy, telegraph improvements, motion pictures, and in mining. He rests in peace at his home on October 18th, 1931. Although he has died, he still awards something. Recently, in 2008, he was inducted in the New Jersey Hall of Fame. In 2009, he was honored with a Technical Grammy Award. In 2011, he was inducted into the Entrepreneur Walk of Fame. As the last speech of him at the Menlo Park, he said, Geniuses are made of 1% inspiration, and the other 99% was perspiration. That sentence makes me think he's the most magnitude man of the world, and also his inventions.